These days you only need to head over to eBay and look at your favorite classic cartridge of yesterday to understand the living your childhood dreams. Once again, is not for those who are cash-strapped, as the demand for deuce of gaming's most legendary adventures has been strong in recent years, and game makers have caught on Double Dragon Gaiden. Rise of the Dragons is just one of a multitude of side-scrolling beat-em-up strongbacks that have hit modern platforms. While it is legitimately a new entry in the franchise and not a port of a classic title, it seeks to recapture the magic of this classic but largely dormant franchise. Sure, there have been modern releases like 2017's Double Dragon 4, but you would be kidding yourself if you thought this were even as remotely impactful as the arcade 8-bit and 16-bit eras. Game in Double Dragon Gaiden's primary objective is to honor the tradition of classic arcade style beat-em ups. With that said, Gaiden has a distinctly different aesthetic from its predecessors, opting for a far more exaggerated cartoony approach with characters' heads that are nearly the same size as their bodies. The pixelated design is fun but hardly distinguishable for other modern pixelated side scrolls. Come on, sidefully fans may feel that this is visually all too familiar with games like Scott Pilgrim and River City Girls that actually do it much better as a result. Gaiden's art style, while feels remarkably balanced, it's not horrible, but its certainly is not memorable with that. Said the onus is on the gameplay to trolley elements. This is titled in the eyes of genre fans. Gaiden focuses on a more useful versions of the franchise duo Billy and Jimmy Lee. These two fighters, alongside their law enforcement friend, Marion, the mentor, Uncle Matin, and host of unlockable characters, are tasked by the mayor with quelling the threat of four deadly gangs. On the streets of post-apocalyptic 1990s versions of New York City, you can tackle any of those. For missions in whenever order you choose, you're able to select two characters that you can switch out via a tag team system during your adventures. This tag team operation enables you to manage your health while your life bar depletes. There is a blue shade within the light bar that shows you how much life your character can recover if he or she is tagged out of the fight and rest. This is a pretty neat mechanic that encourages you to switch between your two characters. Each character has their own distinctive moveset, stats, and special abilities, so this method of play encourages players to shake things up as they move throughout. Each mission as a combat is a button mashing extravaganza that you would expect from a beat-em-up, however, with an incredible showing from modern beat-em. Streets of Rage 4 game development has improved on this classic mode of play by offering each fighter in these games more options than a simple single or dual button smash. However, in this regard, Gaiden feels hollow, not fully embracing this expansion as seen by its siblings. Within the genre, you can grapple enemies with one button, while punching and kicking with another third button perform special moves, with a few variations depending on which directions you are using during the actions, but this seems to be the extent of the combat. Aside from picking up weapons, playing as Uncle Mations or Marion acts as an easy mode of sorts, as Martin delivers heavy damage with each punch, and Marion's primary actions is a firearm, enabling you to attack most enemies from the distance without getting in harm's way. When you create your tag team partnership, you can mix and match between the martial arts, brawler and shooter play types, but seriously many really make things dual and rather breezy with here overpowered attack situations. Key big special maneuver is a rocket launcher which has a wide splash damage, spread, and instantly knocks out casual enemies. This makes it supremely easy for he to obtain crowd control bonuses, which we will get into a minute. All of this is to say that the fighters themselves are not balanced, which very well. Maybe an international move on the developer's part for the sake of added difficulty options. The highlight of Gaiden is playing cooperations with a friend. I played the entire of the campaign with my son, and often we found opportunities for our attacks as strategies to complement one another. For instance, I previously discussed the crowd control boost. You receive a bonus health item every time you take out 3 or more enemies with one special attack. The more enemies you take out, the better the health item.